Hey, today I'm starting with a fresh face. I want to share my summer 2018 favorites, but instead of just doing a typical favorites where I just show you what I've been using, what I've loved, and what I don't love, the things that I have been reaching for this summer, both new and old, I'm going to be putting them on my face as we chat about them. I've already moisturized my face using the Saranghae Firm and Lift Regeneration Cream. Still my favorite moisturizer. I still use it every day. I've been loving this Peter Thomas Roth Potency Power Eye Cream. It's so thick and moisturizing. It feels really good. Doesn't matter if you have dry skin or not. When it's under the eyes, you want something really thick like that. It's supposed to help with the appearance of dark circles, puffiness, and crow's feet. Nothing really helps with my dark circles, but I do really feel like it fills in some of the fine lines that I have starting under there. I've also been using the Peter Thomas Roth Potency Face Cream. I don't think it takes the place of a moisturizer because it's not thick enough for me, and you do need SPF in the morning. So I've just kind of been alternating between that and the cream, or using it before my moisturizer. And then I also have still been using my Maven Botanics, which I have a whole video on that. Obviously don't need it today because I actually took a shower. Biotin and Collagen Dry Shampoo. I've tried a ton of different dry shampoos. I love them, but some work, some don't. This one really works, and I love that it has zero sulfates, parabens, dyes, etc., etc. That's really important to me now. I use face wipes most of the time to take off my makeup. It's quicker and it does the job for me. I'm always trying to find different ones. I love the Simply brand. That's become a top favorite. And then this is my first time trying this Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh ones, and I love these two. These are going to be, I'll probably be switching back and forth between the Simply and these because they smell really great. They're 96% natural, and they do a great job. I tried the Trader Joe's Coconut Body Butter. Now that I'm trying to switch out my stuff for more natural, non-toxic, green, and clean beauty products, I usually check Think Dirty or the EWG.org beforehand to make sure that all the ingredients are clean, or as clean as they can be. This is one I trusted Trader Joe's, I don't know why, and bought this. I was out and I bought it on a whim. It's not toxic and it doesn't have a great score. It wasn't probably the worst thing I've ever bought, but as far as my skin goes, well, your face is your skin too, and you should buy more non-toxic clean beauty products if you can for that. But when it comes to putting stuff all over my body, I'm usually pretty strict about what I put on there because your skin's your largest organ. It goes straight into your bloodstream. It can interrupt your hormones and all kinds of nasty stuff. So I try really hard to not get toxic stuff with those. It smells really nice. It does smell like coconuts. It still has, I did finish it. Probably bad, but I didn't want to waste it. But I tried it out. It worked right out the gate. It felt really great, but it didn't last very long. My skin's really dry. It didn't keep me from being really dry. So for now, I've been sticking to making my own moisturizer, body butter, but I'm still on the hunt for a pre-made one. It's kind of a lot of work to make your own, and it's also, when I make my own, it's so thick that it's the kind that I put on and I can't put anything but shorts and a tank top on for like 30 minutes to an hour because it'll just make your clothes stick to you. So I need another body butter that I can just put on, throw my clothes on, and go. My favorites for the summer are this Ella and Mia, and I'll have to double check, I'll put it down in the bar, but they're either 5 or 7 free. Still not non-toxic, no nail polishes, non-toxic. And it's Ella and Mia. This is the shade Pink Tourist, and I think it's really pretty. As far as pinks go though, I think my favorite still for the summer is this Essie, what is it, Status Symbol. It's just that classic hot pink. But then my other favorite summer shade, this is not any free, it's just a nail polish, in case you're only wanting to get the non-toxic or better for you stuff. But this is the Wet n Wild. I love this orange color for summer. Heat Wave is what it's called. And it's just really pretty. It's kind of that orangey red color. And I also love this. I used this the other day because my daughter loves anything sparkly and so she picked out this Deborah Lippmann, which they're 5.3 or 5.3. I'll put it in the link below. I had one other fail this month, Sonia Kashuk black liquid eyeliner. It worked really well. I love the way it looked on my eyes, but when I went, if I still had it on or even just had worn it the day before and had like a little bit left over and I got in the shower, or maybe if I got hot outside and it just got a little bit in my eye, it irritated my eyes so badly that it would kind of cloud my eyes. I couldn't see, and even once I felt like I got it all out of there, even just the next day, it was like my eyes were red, I couldn't see. So I don't know, maybe I just had a reaction to it, but I'm not gonna finish the bottle because it's that bad. One thing I did splurge on, I wasn't planning on, I'm trying to switch over to all natural stuff, or at least less toxic stuff. Anything that I finish up, I'm trying to find something better to replace it with. But Drew Barrymore got me with her new Flower Beauty stuff. I love her. I loved the look of a bunch of these products, and I tried so hard not to go to the store and get them, but they're at Walmart and they're super cheap, and I couldn't help myself. I had to try them. So I tried this In Your Prime Illuminating Primer, and I'm obsessed. And I'm sad I'm obsessed because now I'm going to have to try really hard to find one that's non-toxic to replace it, and I don't think I'll be able to. If you have oily skin, you'll want to go with, there's 2 other ones that aren't illuminating. You won't want to use this one, but if you're like me and you have dry skin and you want something that's going to make you look a little bit more dewy, this is amazing. I'm obsessed and I want to use it every day. You can see that it's really, has that really gorgeous highlighting tint to it, but a little goes a long way. You don't want to pull your skin as you're putting on products like this or even your moisturizer. You want to just lightly rub it in. You don't want to give yourself wrinkles as you put on makeup. That would not be fun. But you can already see just the swipe there, and it just kind of gives me just a little bit of a dewy finish. And I just put whatever's left over at the end on my neck, just so that my neck kind of has a little bit of that look too, and it's not like, ooh, I'm beautiful and dewy up here, but my neck's all dry and whatever, the Urban Decay primer like everybody uses. I'm just using this Sigma E25 brush. So I've been trying the Root Pretty Cosmetics eyeshadows. They are non-toxic, and I do really love them. I've tried a bunch of different shades. So far, these 3 are favorites that I found. Cat, Boots, and Janessa. I'm gonna go in with Boots. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit, and again, a little bit goes a long way with this. So I dab it in there, and then I tap, and then I swipe some off. Okay. So I'm gonna put that just in the outer corner of the eye. Not all over quite yet. And then I'm tapping and then brushing it. Okay, so next I'm going in with Cat. I'm just going to put that on the lid. I am currently sticking with the Brow Wiz Dark Brown. You can see my spoolie has broken off because apparently I'm a monster, and I don't know how strong I am. Because this is the 3rd one I've done this with. I'm just brushing one day and it just cracks right off of there. I really wanted to love, and I do in a lot of ways, the Burt's Bees pencil. I can't compare them because my other spoolie is gone. So you can see it. I love the big brush on this. It's bigger than the Anastasia Brow Wiz one, so I still use this. Even if I had the Anastasia one, I would still dig this guy out to use the brush. I love that part of it. And I love the formula of the pencil. It's just that they only come in 2 colors currently, and maybe they have plans to do other colors. I hope they do. Please, Burt's Bees, tell me that you do. But until then, I just can't use it because the brown or brunette There's a brunette and a blonde, and I can't speak to the blonde because obviously the brunette, and it's really pretty color. I mean, some people could use it, but it's just not dark enough for me. And there's no other colors, but blonde, I'm just SOL. I love the formula though, and I will swatch it for you. This is Brow Wiz, and that's Burt's Bees. The Brow Wiz pencil is a lot thinner. It's easier to do kind of natural strokes. It does take longer, but I mean, look how much darker. I mean, that just matches me a whole lot more. That light brown does not go with my hair. So then I'm gonna go in with Jasmine. It's a really light, beautiful purple. I like to just get a little bit and kind of scrape it off with my finger and use it as a topper on my other shadow just to kind of make my eyes pop. So I put it right just in the center. So you start in the center and then you kind of taper it off on either side. So I'm just gonna go in. My mom just got me this recently. It's Clinique. It's the Like Mink Duo in the Sunset Glow blush. I love the blush, and I love all the colors, but I love the blush, and I've been using this a lot for my highlight on my eyeshadow and inner corner. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I wish I had a non-toxic option for you guys, but I'll just have to keep ordering stuff, I guess. If anybody knows a good color like this, I like my highlight color to be more a golden tone color. So this one I'm really mad about, and I'll tell you why, but I need to switch over to non-toxic anyways. But this is Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer. So they used to have a concealer. Apparently they discontinued it. It was the longer one with the doe foot applicator that came out. You could swipe it. So much easier to apply. I liked the formula a whole lot better, and I've been using it since I was like 15 years old to get rid of these under eye dark circles, and apparently they got rid of it. So now they have this little tube deal, and I hate it. You have to squeeze it out into your finger. You get way too much, even for my under eyes, and everywhere I use concealer, I still have some left over, and I hate wasting product. And then the formula just isn't as good. Another favorite I found, this Root 100% Lash, 100% natural, smudge-proof, conditioning, vegan, 85% organic, gluten-free mascara. And I love this stuff. It works great, and not just for a natural mascara, it works great for any mascara. I love the dark color, and I think this is their best selling. This is what Root is known for. So if you're gonna try something from them, I would try this first. And I always curl my eyelashes. I know some people don't have to because they are biznatches and already have really long, curled, beautiful lashes. I think a lot of people look fine if they don't curl their lashes, but I just don't feel awake. I think because I've done it my whole life, I don't feel awake, and I don't feel like I look awake until I curl my lashes. They're so almost down in my eye if I don't curl them, and it drives me crazy now. Very soon I'm going to try out a lash lift and tint at St. Somewhere Spa here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So if anybody has had it done, please let me know if you have any recommendations of what to tell the girl of what I want. I don't even know. Do they ask you, or do they just do it? I have no idea what I'm getting into, but I'm really excited to try and hopefully not have to curl my lashes for a while and just wake up feeling awake and not have to get my makeup on first. I'm gonna go back in with Cat, the one we put on the middle before we put the topper on. And I'm just using my Urban Decay brush that comes with all the palettes, and I'm doing the little side of that. So I did that all along the bottom, and then where I brought it up past my lid there, then you connect it to the top. And it'll kind of blend in where you already had that shadow. And then I'm going to kind of bring it down a little bit on both sides. And then I'm going to go in with just a tiny bit of Boots. And then I'm going to go in with the mascara. Same mascara on the bottom lashes. Blush and bronzer, I'm going in with my very janky, I need to order a new one, Sigma. I don't even know the name because that thing fell off, but I'll look it up for you. I'm going in with Hoola Benefit bronzer, which I'm sure you've all seen if you watch YouTube videos. I use this year-round. I love this color, and I think it looks pretty on just about anybody. It's not super intense, and I'm pretty pale most of the year, so that's good for me. But I do like a lot of it in the summer to kind of give me a little bit of a glow and make my face up just a little bit. And then I'm going in with NARS Dolce Vita. This is also my all-time favorite blush right now. I've been using this for a few years, and I really love it. It's beautiful. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to go in with the Tarte. I do, but the NARS is on my favorites list for this video because I use it all the time. It's my favorite. But I'm going to go in with this one right now. I also love the Milani Luminoso for a really cheap drugstore. Beautiful summer glow color. I just looked it up on Think Dirty. None of these are totally non-toxic or anything, but I looked this one up on Think Dirty and it's really bad, so maybe don't use it, but I still use it every once in a while. It's not like I'm using a ton. Tarte Hardy. I'm just gonna kind of dab that. And then I go in and do a little bit up where I did the other thing. Especially in the summer, you just want to have just a little bit of color. I'll go with my highlight. This one, a little goes a long way, but I've been using this so long it doesn't even have any kind of marking on it anymore. I'm going in with this Sigma F35. A little bit on the temples, especially anyone that's doing makeup. If you are doing it before you get photos done, like family photos or whatever, even if you're somebody who doesn't wear a lot of makeup, you don't want to go crazy overboard, but I always recommend doing more than you typically would. So even if you really don't wear any makeup, you definitely want to wear some makeup, focus on blush, mascara, those kind of things. I used to be a photographer full time, so I've been trying 100 liquid liner. I like it. It does flake a little bit, and it's not going to be one I repurchase, I don't think. If I can find another natural one, I think I'll try a different one out. It works great though. It dries down not as dark as I would like. Quick liner for the eyes. Clinique. Also, I do intense black on this. I'm going to line it, the lower lash. I'm just going to follow my lashes on the inside. I don't want to do the waterline. Drew Barrymore got me again. This packaging, I couldn't say no. It was so beautiful in the drugstore. I love this packaging, and the color is beautiful too. It's called Cinnamon Crush. My three favorites for lipsticks this summer. One is non-toxic and the other two are not. The first is the non-toxic. It's also Root, pretty. Its color is Foxy, and it's a really dark. It's probably better for fall, but I love a dark lip all the time. It's a little bit more sheer than your typical lipstick, but it's really pretty, and it still goes on really dark. The Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Crush, and this is my favorite nude lipstick. It's not totally nude. I don't like it when your lip color is totally non-existent. Milani in All Natural. It's not all natural, but that's what the color name is.
And these are the finished looks. So on the left, I was wearing the Milani All Natural lip liner with a pink gloss on top. On the right, I'm wearing Cinnamon Crush. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. I hope to see you in the next one.